An. It is such a pity. A shame. What a relief. A good knowledge of French is required for this job. She has a love for. A hatred of. A fear of dogs. Causative form. The causative form is used when we do not do something ourselves, but we arrange for someone else. Usually an expert to do it for us. Formation subject have get object past participle. He had his car serviced last week. Imperative clean the table, please. Have the table cleaned, please. Mrs. Nasser made her husband do the shopping. She insisted that her husband should do the shopping. Mrs. Nasser had her husband do the shopping. She asked her husband to do the shopping. Mrs. Nasser got her husband to do the shopping. She persuaded her husband to do the shopping. Far. Aswan is far from Cairo. Wrong. Aswan is a long way from Cairo. Correct. How far is it to the station? Oxford isn't far from London. Too far. Quite far or far away. I suggest you take the bus, it's too far to walk. Don't say. The green is a beautiful color. Wrong. But say. Green is a beautiful color. Correct. Don't use the definite article before the names of colors when used as nouns. Don't say. The sight is one of the five senses. Wrong. But say. Sight is one of the five senses. Correct. Don't use an article before the names of the five senses. Sight, smell, hearing, taste, touch. In case. I'll buy some mineral water in case I get thirsty. I'll buy some mineral water before I get thirsty. But. I'll buy some mineral water if I get thirsty. I'll buy some mineral water when I get thirsty. Suppose. Supposing, imagine if. Suppose. Supposing the lights went out, what would we do? Don't say. Let's go to the airport now just in case her plane will arrive early. Wrong. But say. Let's go to the airport now just in case her plane arrives early. Correct. Or. Let's go to the airport now in case her plane should arrive early. Correct. After. In case we use should plus infinitive. Or. The present simple. It is I who am responsible. Formal. It's me who's responsible. Informal. It is you who are in the wrong. Formal. It's you that's in the wrong. Informal. To avoid being either too formal or too informal in this case, we could say, for example, I'm the person, the one who's responsible. Let's go for a swim, Ahmed said. Ahmed suggested going for a swim. Ahmed suggested that they should go for a swim. Ahmed suggested that they go for a swim. We use missing, but we don't use missed. Missing means lost. When did you realize that the money was missing? The missing children were found at their aunt's house. There's a page missing from this book. Don't say. Neither the horse nor the trainer were ready. Wrong. But say. Neither the horse nor the trainer was ready. Correct. Don't say. Her parents or society are to blame. Wrong. But say. Her parents or society is to blame. Correct. Don't say. Each of the girls are going to be tested. Wrong. But say. Each of the girls is going to be tested. Correct. Question tags. 1. Let's all go to the park, shall we? 2. Let me lift that for you, will you? Or won't you? 3. Get me a cup of tea, will you? Or won't you? 4. You daren't do it, dare you? Daren't means haven't the courage to. 5. You dared him to do it, didn't you? Dared means challenged. 6. I needn't eat it, need I? 7. It doesn't need cleaning, does it? 8. He used to like coffee, usedn't he? Or didn't he? 9. I am clever, aren't I? Troublesome verbs: raise, rise, set, sit. Lay light transitive. Raise, raised, raised. Ahmed raised his hand. Intransitive: rise, rose, risen. The sun rises in the east. Transitive: set, set, set. I will set the book on the desk. Intransitive: sit, Saturday, Saturday. I sit in the front row. Transitive: lay, laid, laid. I am laying the book on the desk. Intransitive: lie, lay, lain. He is lying on his bed. 1. I was a little bit surprised by the slow service at the restaurant. 2. I was somewhat surprised by the slow service at the restaurant. 1. I have somewhat money. Incorrect. 2. I have a little bit of money. Correct.